Hey everybody, what's up? No name like Jazz. It's gone. Six got six. So we're just getting everything set up. Figure I'd get on a little bit early. So tonight is sci-fi night. I've got almost 3 long boxes of sci-fi. Maybe just about 3 long boxes, and the buy it now is ridiculously loaded. Hey, awesome no name. How did it go? I'm sure it was overwhelming. That was my experience the first time I went to a con. I went to a small one, so I eased myself into it. But if I went to too big of a one, I would have probably lost my mind. So I'm curious to hear how it went for you, what you thought of it, and would you do it again? That's the real question. Yeah, I found the small one. Was a good way to kind of break yourself into cons. You don't get too overwhelmed. You don't have to overplan. You kind of just walk around very casual. But as you get into it and you start realizing, I don't want to sit all day and buy comic books randomly I don't need. You're like, I want to meet people, talk to people. You start getting bigger. At least that's how I did it for myself. Like Terrificon was a pretty big con. Probably the biggest one I've been to. I mean, I wish I'd gone to see Clayton Crane on at the con that happened right after that in Boston, but unfortunately, yeah, I didn't, and I kind of regret that sometimes. But then I realize it is what it is. You can't go to everything. You can't be mad. Let's see. I gotta move my face down, shrink this thing. There we go. Teeny little head. All right. So, yeah, it's fun to talk to the artist. You could also, it's really cool when you meet an artist that is somebody you were just like, had no idea how cool they were until you talked to them. And I cannot get my head to be bigger. So you guys are stuck with small face. I feel like I'm in like the Beetlejuice movie. Someone shrunk my head. All right, so that's okay. When I get close, it'll be good. So never a dull moment. So did you see anybody cool? Get any cool books signed personally, or slabbed, or Funkos, or just straight out stuff? One of the coolest artists I ever met was Scott McFarlane. He's in my local comic book shop. So I think it's wicked cool that I can talk with him and hang with him, and he like collects my comic books for the week and stuff like that. It's awesome. Joe M snagged a book. But did Joe M snag that book from nights ago or recently? I think he snagged it from nights ago. Let me see. Yeah, I think Joe snagged that book nights ago. Yep, he did. Previous show. I already shipped it. That's insane, no name. Todd's on my list. I'm definitely going to send him my ASM 300 and figure out where's the best place to sign it that will get the best grade. That'll be when CGC, he does CGC signings again in a year, I think. Yeah, Todd is a very hard person to get stuff signed by. He doesn't do anything in person anymore. I found that like my comic book shop owner was like, Dave, if you're going to send me your ASM 300, it's like, I say it's like an 8. He said 8.5. He said it'd be better, the cost for you to slab it. You may as well just get it signed by Todd at that point because it's a high value book. And then at least it adds the value to it, and it's not costing you any more than what you normally would get slabbed for. So I was like, oh, well, that's really cool. I did not know that. Sick. Sounds cool. Right. That's what I figured. Yeah. I was thinking, is the one where he's in the webs? That would be Spider-Man 1 from 90 run. the green and they call it the green and red one. That's what they refer to it. Yeah, the iconic book. Yep. What's up, Jay Sawyer? So tonight, guys, you may have noticed I went a little crazy. I loaded the buy now with like, I don't know, 1,200 items. Holy crap, exactly 1,200? It's crazy. All right, so I'm nuts. I know. So I did it like 1,200 items. I'm slowly loading up the buy it now. So I tried to focus on, I finished all the Avenger books. I'm working on sci-fi. I'm up to like PO with sci-fi. Okay, hit me with the book, No Name. I got my CLZ ready. You'll see my number went up to 6,100. And I got crazy dogs who are probably gonna want something from me. So I'll get you guys a bone as long as you guys chill. Chill. Right, 1 second. I get these dogs a bone. Alexa, play royalty free.
Here's some royalty free.
All right. How about a minty bone for the ladies? Oh, that crazy leg looks so down here. All right, one for you. One for you. Yeah, minty one. I haven't get you a minty dentist stick in a while. Sorry, Holly. All right, let's see. Tell me what you're looking for. All right, so Spidey #1 from 2016. Let's see. Spider-Man, you never know. I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it a black cover? Spider-Man. Let's see. 20. Oh, it's Spidey. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. No, I don't have that. I don't even have that on my PC. So tonight, guys, we've got, just so you know, while I have him asking questions, we've got tons of books in the Buy It Now. I'm still loading stuff. I take requests. I look for Star Trek books, Star Wars books, anything past PO that may not be in the Buy It Now. I will pull that, and we can run it. I've tried to package things up to save you guys time. If you guys say to me, well, I want to make sure I'm saving the most money, can you bundle some stuff together? I will bundle it together. And the other thing that we do here, because I'm a little crazy, is I like to do some slab races. I love slab races. They're fun. So what I did was every $10 you spend, and I made it 10, it used to be 20, get you a spot on here or here or here. So I had like 60 for this one, and 60 seemed too high. I liked it better when we did like 40 spots on a race. So the easiest way for me to do it was $10 a spot. You know, there's 30 spots. For Batman, we've got 26 left, and for Miles Morales Funko, we've got 28 spots left. So every $10 you spend throughout the show, whether it be auction, Buy It Now, etc., I will total it up and divide by 10. I'm crazy like that. And you are the first to hear that there's another giveaway train coming. I'm a big fan. You know what? I love a lot of different stories from Spidey. It depends what you're into, No Name. If you're into like the symbiote stuff, I can recommend some stuff. I have a Dark Reign, Sinister Spider-Man. I think it was Scorpion as Venom. I have all 4 issues of that. I think it's in the Buy It Now. It depends. There's a lot of different story arcs. Some people, you got to tell me what characters you like. Some people love Norman Osborn. Some people as the Green Goblin. Some people like him as the Gold Goblin. Some people like the Sun. Some people like, what is his son came back from the dead? The name of that villain. It's gonna drive me crazy. Darker-ish stories. All right. What I'll do is let me put some stuff up, and I'll start grabbing some Spidey, and we'll see what we can find. So, you're a Spidey man. Let me see what I can do. So let me do this. First, I'll run this. We got 2 52s. These are space-related. You got a little Lobo action over here. $1 will get you one. $2 or more gets you both. I'm gonna run these while I go grab some Spideys. Let me see what I got for Spidey stuff you may like. All right. Let's see, no name. I like requests. Let's see. It's been a while though. It's been a while. Gotta think about what I have. I mean, I have stuff like this. We start from the beginning. Some Amazing Fantasy. Some covers like Fantastic 436 Miles on it, but those are like covers. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna just go alphabetically till I hear more from people. What's up, filers? I do have some new Flash that came in, filers, but I haven't cataloged it yet. I'm working on it. I'm trying to go through and get stuff in there. So you might see some new stuff in the Buy It Now if you check. I might surprise you. So look up Flash, and you might see some stuff you haven't seen before. I've been kind of throwing stuff in there, here and there, trying to be good. All right, we're going to run this one 20 seconds. I'm looking for No Name had some requests. He's looking for some interesting Spidey reads. So I'm going to go through my Spidey. You know, I have to say, although this book has seen better days because it's like thing in the corner, unfortunately. That's why the value come down. The Civil War ones I really enjoyed. Anything Civil War related, I still have copies of those. I kind of like the idea of Spider-Man against his heroes and having to be the one who's like, all right, guys, all right, I'll come out, I'll reveal who I am. We touched on a little bit in the movies, but it wasn't the same. Do have some new Alien guys that I picked up. I should say came in. I picked it up. I was bad. So, yeah, it is too damn long. That's why I only picked out certain ones that I liked. All right. So let's see. We've got, if you're into him when he was in Parker Industries, I got some of those. Some crazy Zodiac books. If you just look for cool covers, Delatos, I love those. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what's our good story arcs. See, I can go through them. Going through them. I'm thinking. I'm gonna flip through my books and see if they come to me and I magically remember. We got some Alien 4 guys. I'm gonna run some of these as we're trying to figure out. I hate dead air, so I'm gonna run things while we figure out what's going on and what I can hook No Name up with for let's see. For Spider-Man, it's tough because some of the stuff I let go of are cool covers, but unless the storyline was good, I wasn't a big fan. I don't let go a lot of my Venoms and stuff like that unless I already have a copy or it's like a duplicate. If people are into good sci-fi, old school Legion of Superhero books, there's some adventure comics that are in the Buy It Now. These are kind of more of the adventure, like the other people who aren't like major characters in the Legion of Superheroes, but they're trainees or side stories. Cool stuff. I really like the adventure comics for the longest time. I had a lot of them, but I always have once in a while have to cull my collection. Same thing with these, some more adventure comics. If you're a Legion of Superheroes fan, you may have never read those. That can happen. I've got some other great things in here. These are kind of obscure ones. You'll be like, Dave, what the hell are these? All right, so Alien Legion. These are actually epic comics, but these are Marvel. These are Marvel comics. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it is Marvel. Marvel did a side company, Epic, at one point in time. Some great random sci-fi, if you guys are into sci-fi or want to get into some sci-fi, kind of older school, 84. I was only 3 at the time, so I would not know originally that these existed until later. Much later, I picked up an indie collection and I go, what are these? I don't know what these are. All right, let's see. We got some more aliens. I know I have some alien fans out here. It is Sci-Fi Night. So we'll run this one. Let's see. You know what? We'll run 2. Alien and Alien versus Predator War, number 6. Let's see. As we're talking, $3 gets you one, $6 gets you both. If you couldn't find it, I probably haven't gotten around to it yet. I do have it. I have a long box of stuff that I have. I thought I got some of them, but I guess not. Chameleon Conspiracy was really cool too. I don't know if you're into Chameleon. I did read it all. A really fun one I always love. No Name is this one. 101 Ways to End the Clone Saga. I was a big fan of the Clone Saga. No, it's a mix. Let's see. A lot of action comics. It had some Flash in it. Let's see. Fantastic Four. Yeah, there's only one of the newer ones was in here. Nothing old Fowlers, but this one's a new one I got for a couple bucks. I can do for a couple bucks. There's a bunch of action comics. Some do have Flash in them. Some New Justice League Europe that also have Flash in them. I haven't gotten around to them. I'm trying my best to stick to what my theme nights are that are coming up. And then slowly add them into the Buy It Now. So as you pass in here and there, check the Buy It Now because you will not be pleasantly disappointed, but they may go very fast. All right, so let's see. We'll zoom in here. I learned a cool zooming function. Ooh, I could zoom myself. Yeah, it takes time, Fowler. I'm trying to get better at just like in my free time adding books in. So like tomorrow night I'm not running a show, but my wife is working. So what does that mean exactly? It means I sit here all night watching shows or movies and then slowly catalog books in here. Now, I cannot think of this guy's name. It's going to drive me absolutely crazy. 1 second, No Name. It's going to drive me nuts. I got to look this up. Let's see. Issue Volume 5. Who was the bad guy in this one? This was... Kindred. So this is issue 74, Legacy 875. So really slick version. It's on the higher price right now. It's an Alan Qua comic exposure one. If there's any Marvel fans in there, check or Alan Qua especially. Penelope? No. Check the Buy It Now. I put all three issues of Marvels. They're really sick covers. I got my hands on the Virgins and the trade, and I said, you know what? I can't keep it all. I'm trying to be good. So this one's only $1, guys. Probably my cheapest Alien book you're going to find. Aliens Aftermath's a really great story, by the way. It's like after the original Aliens movie, what happened next? I rather like the Beyond storyline, but I don't have all of them. No Name. Anything with Ben Reilly's always been fun. I have some of the Beyond storylines. I mean, I have beautiful Spidey covers, but are you into Black Cat? I should ask that because there are some people who are big Black Cat fans. No Name. Other people aren't. If there's any Firefly fans out there, guys, I've got signed books from David Boer. Check that out in the Buy It Now. Got a nice pack in there. Yeah, you know, Black Cat, I'm indifferent. I'm not really the biggest fan of her right now. I was in other respects, I'm into her, but some of the newer Spideys, not so much. I don't know why I can't get into her, but she just doesn't work for me. All right, we're going to run this all-new Firefly. It was separate, so I separated out. $5 book, $2. Let me grab some more Spideys. Hard to go through the Spideys not in front of my desk, so I'll just start pulling books. Let me see. I'm going to look over here real quick. So let's see if I can pull something really good. All right. I actually enjoyed, but I don't have them all. Is this Alpha or Omega? Yeah, see, it's not the full storyline. So, No Name, if you've never read Dark Web, I rather enjoyed the Dark Web storyline. I actually liked it a lot. I have the finale, unfortunately not the Alpha. And then they did do a Dark Web with X-Men and a few others. They're actually really good storylines. If you want to kind of dive into it and try it out with the one on the left, I highly recommend it. Yeah, the Chasm storyline I liked. Did you read that? Because I actually rather enjoyed that. That was some of my favorites. Favorite Spidey um, recently. Okay, here's a random all new Guardians of the Galaxy, guys. I'm gonna run that for $1. It's a $3 book. While we try to find some for No Name. He's looking for some cool Spidey storylines. Trying to think of which ones I have that I have for sale. Let's see. I do have. So this is kind of a. All right, so No Name. I don't know if you've seen this one before. All right, so I'm gonna show you. So, have you read any of the Darkholds? This was a one shot. I'm trying to see if I have any other Darkhold books right now. If you saw the most recent, yep, that's the only one I have. So if you saw the most recent Wanda storyline, Doctor Strange and the Madness of the Multiverse, she was very good in that. Penelope, laid out. I have a puppy who is driving me crazy tonight. I don't know what her problem is. Yeah, this is a really twisted one. I really enjoyed this. I just have to get two. I must have really liked it enough that I bought it twice. Why? I do not know. Let's see. Here's another cool one. I don't know if you've read this. So this will kind of like get you into it. No Name. Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I really loved this storyline when it came out. I thought it was a really cool Penelope, in or lay down. In, come on, go lay down. Puppy's driving me crazy. Really? Oh, I really like that one. See, I don't usually like those type of storylines, but for some reason that one really caught my eye. Let's see. If you're a Doc Ock fan, I heard good things about this. I don't think I ever read it. I have 2 copies of issue 1. It's a 5-parter, so you have to find the other 4 parts. But it's a good read. Let's see. Speak in Spanish. Habla español. I have a Mexican Spider-Man. Let's see. This was actually a really cool one. This is a one-shot. Just to give you a heads up. So it's a one-shot Fallen Sun Death of Captain America with Spider-Man. It was actually a really good one-shot. I really enjoyed that. So highly recommend this one. I have 2 of these. That's why I get that one go. If you're into Fortnite or not into Fortnite, this crossover Zero War was really good. I really enjoyed Spider-Man in this, I have to say. I have all different covers. I probably have the whole series. You can pick your own covers. So I ended up getting codes for my kids. They were crazy about the Fortnite stuff, and then it died out. I haven't even really played myself. So, all right. So in the Buy It Now, guys, you'll see things like Alpha Betas. Nice Virgin cover. We've got some Doom homages. If they're not in the Buy It Now, I can run them. We've got Amazing Adventures number 30. It's a great oldie but goodie if you're a Killraven fan. Let's see. We got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I like Gold Goblin. Not a lot of people do, but I'm actually enjoying this one. I wasn't a big fan of Norman Osborn, but he's grown on me in that storyline. Alexa Skip. No worries, No Name. So not everything is in my Buy It Now, guys. So I'm just kind of running through random books that may or may not be in my Buy It Now. If you're looking for anything specific, give me a heads up. Thank you. And I try 7. I'm like shrinking myself up. I kind of like that. It's like, I learned how to shrink it. I also learned how to do stuff like this where I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I had fun with that. I'm having fun with learning some of these new features. I like the mini cam. Some people hate being on camera. I am a kind of person who's like, doesn't bother me. Thingish comic book, random indie from Image. So I'll run that one for $2. Oh, thanks. So Seven, I don't know if you haven't seen this. So this is my office. That's Bella, my wife's dog. That's my dog Holly. That's Penelope. She's a communal dog. But this is my setup. Get the lights down low tonight. And then that's stuff for sale. And then this is my workstation where I do my day job, keeping people from going crazy as a manager. And these are my PC collection, minus the Superman up here. That pink foil's in the Buy It Now. It's actually signed by Brett and Dan. No. And I got done at the Terrificon just recently. I was going to save it, but I got bills to pay, so I'm open to offers on it. I didn't know what to set the price at. Never done a comic like that written on there. Oh, there are these great. Here, I'll show you. You ask and you shall receive. My in-laws found this. Let me get the light on. There we go. There be lights. So my in-laws found these. They're these hangers. They're on Amazon. If you message me offline, I can probably send you a link to them. They're really nice. They slide slabs in and out. Some of them are a little tighter than others. Like this is a thicker slab for some reason, and it's a little tight. So I had to loosen the screws so I can move them up and down. The cards that are up there are just painter's tape. Nothing fancy. But yeah, they work great. Yep. The nice thing is if you loosen the screws, you can move them up and down if you need to adjust them, or if let's say the slab's too thick. Now you got to realize there's a little love. Can't really hard to do it one-handed. There we go. There's a little love that went into my office. My kids and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law and stuff made it. So there's like little lines on the wall. You'll see little pencil marks. They left a lot of stuff behind like that because they want to show me that, like even my kids doing some of my plugs, like this one's a little off. They're like, well, your kids did it. So I want to make sure you knew there was love there. But yeah, it works out great. Hangs things nicely. Only problem is I've only got room for 15 slabs. So, and my biggest problem right now is I've got 7 slabs at CGC, 5 of which I'm keeping, 2 of which I'm selling, which now means I have to take 4 slabs have to either go into retirement or I have to sell them. So I have a Michael Golden detective comic I think I'm going to let go of. I haven't decided what I'm doing about the rest. I might let go of Superboy 250. I might just put it in the drawer. I don't know. I really like the Ghost Rider. But what's really cool is about this office setup is 7 is you haven't even seen the best part. Alexa, office on. So this is the full lights. I put lights up myself. They're like kind of like a little wonky. I learned I'm a computer guy, but I'm not good with stuff like that. Here's the cool part. I love LED lights for the reason of this. Alexa, office purple. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So don't tell me that when people were designing some of these things. There we go. Yeah, it is pretty sick. Whoever did this back in '84 definitely had, like UV lights and had the, look how cool that one looks. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I have fun with it. Alexa, TV watching?
You want me to play the song 100 Bad Days, right?
Alexa, no. Alexa, office, daylight white. Alexa, TV watching? Turn the lights back down low. There we go. Alexa, play royalty free. All right, so back to comics. It's all good. We talk about random stuff. Let's see. What's going on, everybody? I see there's a few more people in here. A lot more people. Relative. It's all relative. So, oh, no worries, No Name. I get it, buddy. So guys, I'm pretty open. I got 6,100 books I'm selling, 12,000 I'm keeping. A little crazy, I know. I got to simmer it down. Got my collection of Funkos up there. So I'm pretty nuts. So what I do is I like to sell books. For those of you who do not know me, I like to sell books half off the fair market value. Some of the more expensive books are a little hard because eBay prices sometimes are half off, sometimes they're not. So I try to match those. And then slabs are usually 10 to 25% off. But raws are always 50% off. I'm crazy like that. I know some people who sell Scotty Young books, for example, for $7. When I have them, usually they sell for half that. And they're like $3. Yeah. So I like to incentivize and have fun. So for all purchases over $10, you can get out on slab races. It used to be $5, but now that I'm getting into the more expensive slabs, kind of like you're driving me crazy. Come on, lay down. In. Um, Now that I'm getting into the more expensive slabs and stuff like that, I probably can't do it that cheap. So I decided to lower the amount in there. So no, it's my wife's dog. She does this to me. She drives me crazy. She's a Pyrenees, very chatty, very chatty. Drives me nuts some days. I love her to death, though. I do love her to death. The communal dog now has stolen her bones. That's what she was whining about. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, 7, it gets interesting. Animals definitely are interesting. So for those of you in here, I forgot to mention, any spend over $10, not on a single auction, total spend. Spend $20 total, I will give you 2 entries on one of these slabs. As soon as we fill them up, we'll run them. I had a lot of cheaper slabs that I was running, and then I had a guy come in and spend $670 and buy most of my slabs one night, and I went, all right, I guess I'm going to the more expensive 65 and up slabs. But here's Area 52, by the way, guys, from Image Comics, issue 2 and 3. In the buy it now, $4 worth of books for $2. Now that I've hit the early payout 7, I try not to just run random auctions. I like to just kind of run whatever. So I'd rather have people buy it from the buy it now with no fighting. That's how I roll. And I do take offers. Here's Area 52, number 3, in case you don't want both books, for $1. Got some Armageddon, Alien Agenda, little Captain Atom. 2 different variations there. So if people tell me what they're looking for, I will do my best to find it for you if I have it. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. It's been slow the last couple weeks and whatnot. A little crazy yesterday. We did a giveaway train. I gave away a slab to honor my hitting over 2.5K in followers. I'm at 2.8 now. But it was a little late to run that giveaway, but it's been a while since I had over 100 people in a room. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to wait till the big show. There was like almost 200 people in that room. It was fun. Do another giveaway train next month, just so you know. A lot of great sellers. 48 of them are on the train. We got one coming up 9/9. Be sure to bookmark that. It's fun. It's 10 minutes of craziness. I'm going really early at 3:30 in the afternoon, so be prepared. Thought try something different, so going late at night. All right, so we got Armorines number 1 for $3 book. We've also got Atomic Robo number 1 greatest hits. So we'll run these for $1. You can get one for $1. Tell me which one you want, or over $2 get you both. One second, guys. My wife is nuts. She's sending me something. They all had a reason. All right, on Amazon. All right. One second. I know that just ran. When the nurse asks for something, I usually move pretty quick. All right. No love on those. No worries. I'm just kind of flipping through, guys. If someone's looking for Watchmen related stuff, I've got some before Watchmen bundles in the buy it now. Check those out. Let's see. I love what my wife says. With you, no rush, no rush, and I'm always like, I don't know what you mean by no rush, love. I am gonna jump on that because if you're asking me for a book and you're working, that usually means you're tired and you're trying to stay awake because patients are quiet. All right. All right. So let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to buy that for my wife real quick. I hate Amazon for certain things they do. One of the things I hate on Amazon is if you're trying to buy a book. Sorry, I'm frozen, guys. All had a reason. Amazon. If you try to buy a book for your Kindle and you try to do it through the app, it's annoying because they don't allow you to buy it for the Kindle through their app. They do it on the webpage. Does that make any sense? Anyone know? I mean, I just don't. I don't get it. I don't really get it. All right, there we go. I'm buying that book for my wife because I'm a good husband. Good husband. All right, I try. So there's lots of stuff in that buy it now, guys. Do take a look. You will not be disappointed. Anyone who knows me well, I will throw extra books in there all the time. Wow, I'm going massively out of order because I'm pulling books and realizing I have books in front of me. Let's see. Silly me. Battle Tide, #1 and #4, I believe. That's in the buy it now. I feel like I'm. Oh no, just #1 and #1, Volume 1, Volume 2, I believe. Check that out. It's in the buy it now. And more before Watchmen. If you look up Watchmen, you'll find I don't have a complete versions of some of these before Watchmen. I got them kind of randomly pre-COVID. I wasn't a Watchmen at one point in time, then kind of fell out of love in Watchmen. Not sure why. It's all good. Yeah, 7. I try to be good. I love my life. We're celebrating 15 years. Let's see. I'm looking through stuff. Infinity Crusade's a fun storyline, no name. If you haven't read Infinity Crusade, it's a cool way to get into that one. It's only $2. Might be a gateway, though. Most of those Spider-Man storylines are. Beyond the Breach, that's in my buy it now, guys. That's exclusive. It's a great underappreciated storyline, Beyond the Breach. Great sci-fi if you can pick it up. I don't think it's gone to volumes, but it is actually really, really cool. If you like stuff like Marvel action, 1 second. So I don't know, no name. I've got Marvel action Spider-Man. I got some of those. I also have some other Marvel actions if people are looking for them. Yeah, no, yeah, 7. She wanted there's a thing called Kindle Unlimited. It's pretty cool. I don't remember if we have it. I would think if we had it, it would say to you, you already have it, it's free. But it didn't say that. It said, do you want it for free or $7? And I'm like, $7, just be done with it. Blade Runner Origins, I don't think I ever put this up there in the buy it now. Someone's in the Blade Runner, there you go. No name. Yeah, you get it's like Kindle Unlimited. It's like something you pay for, and then they give you unlimited Kindle reads every month. You pay for it monthly. So I don't think we ever signed up for it because my wife reads all over the place. And all her stuff she likes is in there. Let's see. Marvel Knights Spider-Man's a fun one. And Marvel Tales. You know what's a good one? I got a good one for you. No name. You ask and you shall receive. All right. Yep. No, I hear you, Seven. My cozy spot's my bed. I have about, I would say about 5 short boxes of books that are current that I'm reading, and then I've got like 3 long boxes down here that I'm reading. I don't get to the ones down here, if you can imagine. I buy weekly, so if you don't subscribe to stuff, you have to pay like $80 for it when you finally want it. All right, here's some random one-offs, guys. A little Blood Wolf, number 3, and Blood Strike, number 9. They are both $1 books. So $2 books. I'm gonna run it for $1. Dollar gets you one. $2 gets you both. All right, No Name, are you still here? I think you are. All right, No Name. You said a Spider-Man arc that you could get into. All right, I've got a really cool one for you. Unfortunately, I only have issue 1 and 3, and I got 2 variants on 3. Okay, so if anyone else wants it, it's okay. If No Name's the only one, that's fine too. The very underappreciated non-stop Spider-Man. This was one of the probably favorite miniseries that they did. I think it was like 6 issues. Now you got me curious because now I gotta look up on my phone and I gotta show you. Let's see if I go to my in collection. Yeah, so the reason I picked it up was because they did this really cool variant die cut cover, and it was like cool because you had this on the outside, and then there was another die cut on the inside, and then there was another cover behind it, and it was really cool. And I said, well, I'll read it. So I went through and read all the nonstop Spider-Mans, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 5 issues. It was some of the best Spider-Man I've read in a long time, minus the Ben Reilly stuff or Chasm. And I was shocked that it was 5 issues. I was like, that's it? So this is one of the variant covers. I also have issue 3, the A cover. And then I also had this variant, which was kind of funky. I believe this might have been a 1 in 25 or a trade dress that was exclusive. So if you're interested in any of those, I can do 1 in 3 for $4 if you want. Spider-Man Blue. It's funny you say that. I believe I had the option to get Spider-Man Blue from Lost Artifacts as a slab. Penelope, no. I'm going to destroy this dog. She's driving me crazy. Leave that alone. All right, you guys got to see this. She's like, what? I'm a good dog. I'm not doing anything. Come here. Yes, you are a good dog. All right. I know. She always looks guilty. There's something about in the corner of my office she wants to paw at, and I don't want her messing with my boxes over there. So I'm like, leave it alone. And she's just like, ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the Pyrenees who does that. All right. So nonstop is a no name. I'm not, no problem. I'll put it back. Let's see. We got Blood Wing. When I first read this, when I first saw this, I thought it was a Doctor Who horror book. It looked so cool. It wasn't, but that's what caught my eye. I thought Doctor Who and horror. So, but it's an interesting read. It was previewed in X Mutants, old school. All right, let me take a look. What else I got? No name. Let me see. Good storylines. Good storylines. We need some consecutives. All right, No Name. Let's see. I found a series I like. All right. I was a big fan of Peter Parker Spider-Man. So, let me see what you think of these. These are some of my favorite reads when I was a Spider-Man fan. Unfortunately, oh, 7. Okay, so 7. What that means is it's a moderator. I just gave it to you. I find anyone I'm talking to, any sellers out there, or people who bought before, I usually give them moderator. You have the ability to kick people from the room. I do it more to give you recognition of being cool. I wish there was a way to give you a star or something next to your name, which would be cool too. I guess people can tip moderators too if they're helping out. But I've never had a need for a moderator to ever moderate and kick anybody out of my room. I've only done it once in my year with Whatnot. And then I'm bouncing around between 3 different things. It's really bad. I have coffee with booze in it. I've got a diet soda, and my coffee with booze is mudslide. I haven't broken in the rum chata. Again, I should specify. In the buy it now, I've got a Blue Beetle number 4 at 12 center. I know it's blowing up because of the story arc that's going on with the movie. By the way, I'm excited. I don't care what's going on with AI and all this other BS with the actors and actresses. If you want to hear about what the AIs could go to, the extremeness, check out Black Mirror on Netflix, current season ish episode number 1 with Salma Hayek. That nailed the AI problem right there. Killed it. I was like, yep, that's what you guys are going to do. You guys are going to give away your faces and your voices. Computers are going to generate your body and face and make stories with it. And if they do things you don't like, what are you going to do? So, 7. Oh, you're killing me. So, kind of crazy. But I think the Blue Beetle movie, guys, I'm not gonna kick myself, okay? Because I do have to say, I was hoping that the Flash movie was going to be awesome. It was not awesome. It had good parts. It had bad parts. Here's some Blue Beetle that's in the buy it now, guys, just to give you some examples. The other Blue Beetle I have, Flash movie was an utter CGI disaster. I don't even know where to start with the Flash movie. I enjoyed Michael Keaton in it. I enjoyed Ezra Miller in it to a point. More Blue Beetle, guys. This is more the Blue Beetle. Billy. I'm totally not saying his name right. I can't make a try. This is what's going to be in the movie, guys. So I got some packs in there, pretty cheap actually. I priced these recently. Like all these books are like $2-3 books, and I'm like, $1 each. Put in a pack, done. So you want to get in early Blue Beetle? That's going to be a hot movie. I'm not going to play any FOMO or any craziness like that. It's not how I roll. If you guys don't know. I probably lose money more often than not, but that's okay. I have fun doing this. What matters. It's just very slow weeks lately. Competing against a lot of giveaway shows. I'm not going to go give away random crap. I'd rather give you stuff in your packages from my cool stash. Penelope, get down from there and lay down, bad girl. You're so bad. All right. No name. There was a series in Spider-Man that I loved for a very long time. Unfortunately, I grew out of some of my Spider-Man books. I had to let them go to make room in my collection. I kept my Carnage ones. I kept my Venom ones. I kept any storyline in Spider-Man that really hit me close to home, and I went, my grandkids, who hopefully are into comic books someday, whenever they come into existence, will love this. But Peter Parker Spider-Man, I think this is might be volume 1. I'll have to look it up. I have a number of these consecutively. They're really good, and the reason I say that is because of the fact, it is volume 1. I kept a few of them for myself. So the reason I say they're good is that, and some of these are in fine condition, like this one, for example, is they're really, really solid stories. I love the fact that they can kind of stand on their own. There's not all these overarching story arcs that you're like, oh man, if I miss this one issue, I can't follow the story. It literally stand on their own. They piece together really nicely. Great art, great story. I want to say Romita did these. Yeah, John Romita Jr. did these. He was the penciler and the cover artist on these books. So, yep. And Howard Mackey was the writer. They were some great stories. So, I can make you a bundle of these. I've got issue 2, 3. So, those would be a couple bucks. Issue 4 kind of goes up to $6, and the only reason for that, because the $13 key, is because of Marrow. Marrow's was a new X-Men character at the time. I mean, come on, she fires bones out of her using from her body. How cool is that? All right, so how many do I have exactly? Let me tell you. Let me see. If I'm counting this right, it says 46 issues. But I can build you a bundle right now. Want to play the yes or no game? We can play the yes or no game, no name. IDW Ghostbusters. Let me take a look. Steve Lowe. I know I have some Ghostbusters. Very few and far between. I have this one, issue 3 of Ghostbusters 101 for $3. And then I have a Ghostbusters crossing over number 5. And that one is $2. Only Ghostbusters I have. Unfortunately, no Mars Attacks. Yeah, sorry. I had more Ghostbusters at one point in time, but I used to do Facebook sales, and you would be surprised by the number of Ghostbusters. However you want to do it, no name. If you want, I could put them this side. We can talk offline on Instagram. We'll figure it out. Why don't you tell me what you like, and we could work it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe we could ship some now, hold some, whatever works. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. So why don't we do this? We'll play the yes or no game. We'll stick to the $1 books, but then we'll put the other books to the side and build you a bundle you can pick up later if you want. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to go into my Whatnot app over here and make sure I have none of these in the shop, because my luck, somebody will try to buy them at the exact same time you're buying them. And then I have the nightmare of trying to reconcile cancellations. So let me see. I only have one issue in there. Cool. All right. We're going to go. You ready, no name? We're playing yes or no. If I see other people say yes, we might have to have a bidding war, but I try to avoid the crazy yeses. All right, no name. Yes or no? All right. That's $1. You're at $1. Issue number 3. All right, you're at $2, no name. $2. Now, issue number 4 is in the buy it now. It's on the pricier side at $6 because it's a $13 key. Do you want to put that one to the side and put it in your hold stack? Okay. We'll put this in the maybe. So the maybe will be a later bundle to pick up later. And the other books are for now. Okay. You don't have any bundles with me, do you, no name? No. No, you buy all your bundles. Okay, just want to make sure. All right. Let's find out. All right, no name. We're getting there. We'll go right here, right through. Number 5, yes or no? $2. Yeah, $1 book. Number 6 is up next. Ooh, we're gonna make it good. We're gonna make it good. All right. Number 7. I told you. We're gonna make your $20 go far. And then we can figure out what goes in your final stack or not. All right, so this one is a key. This was issue, let's see, Peter Parker. This was a $3 book. What was the key for this one? This was first appearance of the team, appearance of the Exemplars. So yes, or maybe this one. It's not a dollar book, it's a $3 book. Maybe. Okay. All right, issue 12. Oh, you want to see another cool dollar book? Look at it, 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 look at it. Oh man, I'm falling over. I'm falling over. I do. This is a good one too. Number 15. And because we know he's coming to the MCU, and I hope they don't mess it up, but I'm not hopeful. Craven, that's another dollar book. And we go through your yes pile, no name. We can always add some stuff to the maybe pile or whatever. Number 18. All right. Number 19. Look, guys, I told you I'm crazy. These are dollar books. How nuts am I? That's a $2 book. This one's $2. So forget why that one was higher. Not a key, but all right. I had a feeling you'll say maybe it's everything above $1. This is a dollar book. A little Human Torch action there. Love that. Still think that's John Romita Jr. All right. How about that one, a little Sandman? This is a fun one. This used to be a key, and then it became not a key. Sandman one? No, number 19. Oh, it's first no. It's first no. Just kidding. Typeface. That used to be a key. I remember that when I was younger. And then they changed it to a non-key. Steven, I think I have one Gwenpool. Oh, no. I have multiple Gwenpool. One sec. I have this one, which is a $1 book. And then I've got that, which is a slab. Only Gwenpools I got. The other one, the first one was issue 5. I recently picked up a lot from Mellow for Prez. It filled in some Gwenpool holes I had, so I got rid of the duplicate. All right, let's see. You said 35. I'm going to keep looking. $2, number 26. Now, this is one of my favorite covers. Number 28. It's only $1. I don't understand it. I don't know what happened to the series. Went downhill, man. Went downhill. You said 35. I'm still watching for 35. Number 30. Tonight we're doing Sci-Fi Night, guys. I loaded tons of stuff in the Buy It Now. I still have more books. I'm taking requests. We are going through some cool Spider-Man story arcs with no name like Jazz. 31, $1. Fun series. Oh, you said 36. I'm looking. I'm getting closer. Oh. Boom. I do have 36. $1. Put that in your yes pile. All right. Issue 32, $2. Two of those. This is one of my favorite ones. I love the look on this cover. Everyone's having a party, and he's like, awkward. Oh, man, that's one of my faves. I swear, some of these covers in this series were just awesome. All right, no love there. I get it. All right, I got this one. This one's two. I do have one that's a fine one that I could do for $1 if you want. But I'll put that in the no. Issue 35, $2. Oh, I have two 36s. Let me pick you the best one. Penelope. That's a better one. All right, 35. All right, we got 37 for $2. And while I'm putting these back, I'll grab some more. Because I do have some more Peter Parkers right here. All right. So that's the yes pile. Oh, maybe pile. Sorry. All right. We got. Now, I feel like these guys got lost out of Gotham City. Don't you? Don't they feel like they belong in the Joker's gang? Not in a Spider-Man? Like, the first time I saw this cover, I was like, oh, Batman's doing a crossover. And then I read it and I go, no, he's not. But it's a fun cover. It's a fun one. Made me laugh. All right. 40 for $2. I know you're probably going to say maybe you're no to this next one because it's a $2 book and you're running on a budget and you might want to hold stuff. But I love that cover. That's a fun one. I mean, I just always wanted to see Spider-Man do that. Just be like, oh, everybody love me. I'm awesome. Hi, Penelope. I love you too. All right. Little Green Goblin action, number 44. 45. I'm going to guess you're going to say yes to 45 as well. All right. Oh, and 46. I know they're $2, but I have a feeling you're a Green Goblin fan. 47. I think it was the end of that story arc. All right. It's a weird one. I do not remember the story. 48. I do love the cover on this one, though. This is issue 50 with Aunt May. I thought that was great. It's like, let's look through a picture book. And as you talk about this, I'll think about all the villains I've probably beat and kicked their butts on. All right. We got that one, a little bit Sandman coming back. And, it's funny. I always laugh at these. When they do, like, one villain and the next week they're like, haha, we're going to do Electro now. It's like, what? All right, sure. And then the last of my Peter Parker Spider-Mans where we hit the annual is this one. Unfortunately, it's part 1 of Reborn. I don't know what happened to the rest of them. So, probably never picked it up. And then I have a wacky annual. Just screams Halloween. Annual 97. And then I have one other. And this one's kind of funky. It says Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man Annual. I don't think I ever read these. I think it's some of the ones I just got and went, I'm going to sell that. And I realized it was like a $13 book. And I'm like, yeah, I'm still going to sell it. But, whatever. It's kind of a funny one. So, all right, No Name. Other stuff I've got, it's like this. Pulse number 5. A little bit of Quest Probe with Spider-Man. Bella, lay down, honey. A little Pizza Hut action. Whoop, whoop. for $2. Here's a blast from the past. I remember getting this one in my Wizard magazine. Held on to that one for a while. Wish I'd saved all my Wizard magazines. I think I ended up torching those things for fun in a bonfire. No idea what they'd be worth. This is a -1 Sensational Spider-Man. I actually liked Sensational Spider-Man. I was not a big fan of the -1s, though. I don't know why. All right, No Name. Let's see what else. Sensational Spider-Man, I wasn't a fan of the -1. I'll give you that. But these were the ones with Ben Reilly, which I rather enjoyed the Ben Reilly series. This was some of my favorite series that I had. I kept some of these. I mean, they had great villains like Swarm. I mean, come on. You guys got certain bees for a body, man. After the Clone Saga, I kind of felt for Ben. Like, was he the real guy? Was he the clone? He grew on me. I liked him as Chasm recently, but I could not get into the Ben Reilly miniseries they did recently. It was not my thing. Ooh, a little Savage Land. I love dinosaurs, so I remember picking that one up as a kid. Couldn't get into Kazar for the life of me, though. Wasn't my guy. Oh, yeah. I kept those. I hear you on that. A little vulture action. Ooh. All right. Let's see. So, No Name, what we'll do is let's go through the stuff we have so far. The nice thing is I can edit shipping whenever I want. So, I can make you up a bundle. I could do the bundle after. I could do it like I'll make it after the show. Probably make it tomorrow morning or whatever to make it easier. No Name, like, I can't write today. Wow. All right. All right, so what we'll do, No Name, like Jazz, is let's go. Now, I'm going to be specific at this point. Did you want to keep to under 20 with the shipping? Because more than likely shipping's going to be $8.35. Because I don't think we're going to get the 5 pounds. But we'll probably get over 1, which will get you to $8.35 for shipping. And then the rest of it's like covered. Or were you looking at $20 for books and then you don't care about the shipping part? Because that'll probably be $8.35 and cover you. Because you'll definitely get 2 entries on Slab or Funko, however you want them. So you tell me. Including shipping. All right. Can I ship any cheaper than that? Probably not. Okay. All right, don't worry about the fees and stuff. Let's do it through Whatnot. Keep it kosher. Keep the system running. All right, so this is what we'll do. Now, what I can do is I can build you a bundle for later, and then we can modify it later and break it into different bundles if you want. That's totally fine, too. I know you're balling on a budget. So I'm going to guess you probably want to start with the dollar books. Get the most bang for your buck. All right. So we got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. Oh, you're killing me. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, we'll do this. All right, the Green Goblins. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What do we say? Oh, we got to keep it at 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So if we do these 8. So we do, I'll show you what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, how about we do this? And then issues 2, 3, 5, 6. Give me 1 sec. Beginning of the week, I've got 5 allotments I can leverage. So I can actually work it out. So maybe your shipping's cheaper. I can adjust it after and just eat it. I have 5 allotments a week that you can use on shipping. So if I screw up shipping, or let's say I want to charge you a little less, I can do that and then work it out. So let's do this. We're at 12, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 13. Let's see. 14. 15. Let's try that. Let's try these $15 worth. So that's 1. Let's zoom out. Can I zoom out any more than that? Nope. I'm as zoomed out as I can go. All right. How about this, no name? 44, 45, 46, 47, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 14, whoops, 12 and 14. You think it's out order, right? Nope. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And no name, I don't do coupons or anything crazy like that. But I'm going to make this work out for you. All right, let's get a picture of that stack. 1 sec, right? My screen's going to freeze. All right. So let's see, we've got no name, like jazz, bundle. We'll call it the bundle special. How about that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. Fair market value is, let's see, 4, 8, it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 20, 29, $29. And how about we do this, no name? I can eat the shipping on this one a little bit because I got like 5 adjustments I can do a week. So what if I did this? Tell me what the price comes out to. Should be just under $20. Did I do awesome? Ah! All right, 1 sec. I can fix it. Wait. I can fix it. Because the way I look at it is I got to adjust the shipping either way and eat the allotment. So I may as well just make it worth your while. What does that come down to? Is it same or does it change? All right, 1 second. Try again. Check it now. As long as when you unpin something and pin it back again, the price adjusts. The shipping can be wacky. It only went down like 20 cents. Are you serious? Weird. 1 second. I'm going to try one more thing. They give us price a lot. 5 adjustments a week. I'm going to eat one of them no matter what I do. How about now? Did they get it under 20 bucks? Really? All right, so why don't we drop? We'll take one book out. I can't get it any lower unless you're okay with doing that. Wait. Yeah, I went to like 0 to 1 ounces. That should have changed it, but I guess they don't. I guess it's the same price no matter what. All right, how about we do 10 books, $26 value. Brings it down to 14. Oh, you can do 2067? All right. So here, we'll do this. Either way, I eat the adjustment. So it's not like Whatnot's going to be like, what the heck? It's like, no, you gave me 5 adjustments. I don't have to pay extra. You told me I get 5 more a week. All right. Okay. That should be back to 2067. Oh, I feel bad. No Name's going to move like a buck. All right. While you're doing that, I will figure out bundle. That'll get you. Only gives you one. Unfortunately, only gives you one entry. But because you didn't spend 20, I don't base it on the shipping. But don't hate me for that part. All right, let me figure out your second bundle, and I'll put that to the side. We can always adjust that bundle as we go along. Hey, you made my night, No Name. It's been a quiet. The last couple shows, I've sold stuff right before the show or nothing. So it made me question, why am I still on Whatnot? Yeah. And then I think tonight's show is just going to put me in the black because I gave away 3 things during the giveaway train yesterday, and I owe money on those. So it might actually work out that you might just put me in the black or close to it. That's okay. It's all good for me, man. Yeah, there was one last night. I thought everybody got notified. So the next one's going to be September 9th. I'll be on it, but early in the afternoon at 3:30 Eastern. I did like 11:10 at night. It was kind of late. We lost some people along the way. I gave away like 6 books, 2 gibbies, plus the third gibbie was a slap. 6, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so No Name, while you're figuring that out, let me take a look, Sled Geek. I might be able to look that up through CLZ. I can't promise anything. I don't know if there's an easy way to look that up. No Name, what does it say? Yeah, Sled Geek, it doesn't look like I can look that up in CLZ. I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the Black Widow. Let me see what it says for a variant description and see if I can. MCU variant cover. Let me look up variant description. I might be able to do it. Wait a second. variant description and say MCU. Okay, so there's the Black Widow. MCU variant cover is what you're probably looking at. But then there's also the Widowmaker's MCU variant cover. I think is also in the buy it now. And this Black Widow number 4. Is that what you were asking, Sled Geek? Let me find out. All right, so the only photo covers I have, let me see it come up so far. Yeah, Static X, go figure, right? Let me see, photo variant, that's Arrow, and then Gun Honey. Don't see any other ones. I can look up Scarlet. Johansson. How did that one come up? Yeah, that was the only one I have that's in the buy it now. It looks like what you're looking for. The other two are in the buy it now. If you look up MCU variant, you should see them. If it doesn't autocorrect to muck. Yeah, if you look up MCU, you'll see 3. You'll see the Widowmaker. Oh, where is the Black Widow one? I saw it go through. You hear about this one, Sled Geek? All right, Sled Geek. Oh, that one, the Black Widow Prelude. Yeah, that might be the only one. What was that? Origin of Black Widow. Yeah, they don't do it like a good. It annoys the crap out of me sometimes how they do these. So Sled Geek, that'll get you $2 to $8 away from an entry in the slab race. Just so you know, in one of these slab races, they're $10 a spot. That Scarlett Johansson one should be in there. Let's see, that should be Black Widow. Yeah, I don't know why I have 2 of them in there. It's interesting. I should not have 2 Black Widows in there. It should only be 1. So yeah, those 1 in 25s, Stefano Caselli, I only have 1 of those. I don't know why I have that listed twice. That's fascinating to me. I'm going to delete one of them right now so there's no confusion. There we go. Oh, yeah, I just saw the one you bought. Yeah, I don't have any photo covers. I do have that Black Widow Sting one. That's MCU variant, but that's not a photo cover. Yeah, it's hard to track some of these down. I don't know any other ones I have. So no name like Jazz, that got you an entry into one of the slabs. Do you know which one you want? And then we'll kind of talk about your other bundle. And then I'll probably call it a night because the wife will be coming home. All right. No name, I'll put you under the Robin. All right. We're down to 25 entries for that. Sounds good. All right, no name. I'll get that out tomorrow. So let's run through real quick, no name, before I call it a show. Yes or no pile. And I'll add these into a bundle for you. I'll call this future bundle. And we can always break it up later. All right. I think these were all in the yes pile. I just want to confirm. If there's anything you don't want, say no. All right, Sled Geek. Sled Geek won't be ready tonight. So if you want to poke around the buy it now, feel free. If you get over $10, I will reach out to you and ask you where you'd like your spot to be. If you spend 20, you get 2 spots that can be put on either one of the slabs or the Funko. If you only spend like at least 10 but under 20, I give you 1 spot just to give you an idea. All right, no name. This is the maybe pile. Tell me yes or no. And then I'll make you up a bundle. All right. I'll make you up that bundle, no problem. And we'll leave it in the buy it now. We'll work it out. I know you're good for it. I'd rather have the comics going to somebody and have it be a guaranteed sale in the near future than them sit there forever and, find no love. They need homes. I still to this day have a seller who bought a bunch of stuff from me that we're going to be put into a bonfire. It hurt, but I really want to make the sale, and I can't believe they're going to get burned. I just can't. And Treasure Hunt Comics hasn't burned them yet. So I hope he does, and I hope he sells them instead. But yeah, it was my Femme Fatale night. It was like a crazy bundles. And I had a seller buy the comics for another seller to go and burn, and they never burned them. They still have them. They were in the process of moving. I don't know what happened to them. I hope they just gave them to somebody instead of burning them. So I really hate to think I sold somebody books that they're going to burn, but it would have been entertaining. So Treasure Hunt said someday he'd do it. I don't know. All right, last but not least, that no name. This was the last one. And I will take that one out of the bite now if you say yes to that one. Okay. All right. So no name. I will create that as your other stack. This beast. It'll be stack future. I'll put that in the buy now. I'll price it up for you. If we have to make modifications to it, we can. We'll figure out the shipping. If things continue to be slow, if you end up getting me in the beginning of the week or the end of the week, I can fajigger our shipping and then adjust it after because I have allotments. And if I don't use them, I lose them. So they get reset every week, every Sunday. I'd rather help people out. So let me take a look before we wrap up. $601. Okay, so they're definitely J. Scott Campbell's, both of them. Because that would make my life easier. Because I can just go cover artist, Campbell. Sadly, no. The only J. Scott Campbells I have, Mike sees, is this one, this Black Cat, this Mary Jane Black Cat, and this Weapon H. Yeah, I don't have. I might have them on my PC, but not in my sales spot. So, guys, we're taking a day off tomorrow. I know. You're shocked. So, we'll be back with more sci-fi nights, sci-fi on a different night coming up. So be sure to bookmark shows. I've scheduled shows from now until Halloween. Not tomorrow nights. Tuesday nights is Aquaman Superman night. We also do live requests during that night. Then we got Avengers on the 21st, taking a little bit of break till next week. And then we're back to sci-fi on the 23rd and more Aquaman Superman on the 26th. And then bebopping over to Daredevil and Punisher. So be sure to come in, guys, to any of my shows with requests. Any of these categories are fair game, including the Hot Ladies books and kids books. Those are a separate SPAC I keep for myself. And if people are looking for those, I always have them to the side. But I also have my CLZ. I like to keep things really simple, guys. Really, really easy. Every $10 you spend, you get onto these slabs. If I get some cheaper slabs in eventually, I might go back down to the $5 spots. But having 60 spots to fill seemed really high to me, so I'm down to 30 by doubling it. That's how I incentivize you guys. Trust me, these do go out the door. Fryolator has a slab that's sitting over in the save box. Also, I do bundles that I can hold, not indefinitely, but for a while. Since I have stuff in stock, it happens. So if you guys are looking for stuff, you don't have the money now, but you want to put stuff aside and you see something, I buy it now, or are looking for something and I show it during a show and you want to hold it, I can do that. I'm pretty easy going like that. I know how it is, guys. Comic book hunting is one of two things. Either way, it's an addiction. You're either here to read them or you're here to collect them for the covers, the art. That's totally fine either way for me. But I don't want you guys to spend ridiculous amounts of money on books that, trust me, I tried not to spend ridiculous amounts of money. I got to resell them somehow. Very few books in my collection that go into sale piles I end up putting in there because most of the time I'm spending $4 on a $4 cover price and I'm selling it for $2. I don't ever charge you cover price for stuff unless you guys fight over it. So that's how I roll. All right. No problem, no name. Thanks for making my life interesting and my night interesting. I really thought it would be a really quiet night. And I was nervous because I'm like, dude, it's going to be like 3 strikes and I'm out. No. All right. The wife's almost home and I got a surprise for her. She has no idea about it. I got this really cool light bulb speaker thing I put in my bathroom, and now Alexa can connect to it. It's going to be awesome, and she's going to be excited that she can actually listen to music while she's in the shower. I thought it'd be a cool little way to extend our Alexa into the bathroom. It was like a $9 clearance from Tractor Supply, and I picked up 2 more. One more to give Stereos around town, which should be coming tomorrow, and one for my daughter because my daughter saw it and she goes, "That's cool. I want one in my bathroom." And I'm like, fine. All right. Got to go, though. The problem is when the light goes on, it'll go. So if I get to it first and turn the light on in the bathroom, which I'm going to try to do right now, then I can surprise her. But she's going to hear it go every time the Bluetooth connects. All right. Have a good night. I got to go, though, because she's going to be home soon. I'll get your stuff out tomorrow, no name. Thank you so much for making my night. Have a good night, everybody. Stay out of trouble. Check the buy it now. More to come. I'm going to continue loading it. See you on Tuesday night. Bye, everybody. Thanks.